Hey, it's Nate from RoundTheWorldCouple.com, and we're about a month into our trip now. We've kind of refined what's in our bag, got rid of some stuff, and so I wanted to go through and give you guys a little update on some of the gear that we bought and whether it was worth buying or not, and particularly some of the bigger ticket items, especially clothes. So right now, right here, we've got the Bluffworks Chinos. So Bluffworks is a startup. They made a pair of office pants last year that were designed to be quick dry, no iron, performance fit, but look nice kind of pants. And they're pretty pricey. These were 125 bucks, but I would say they probably are one of my best purchases. So the good, they dry really quick. I have literally put these on wet and they're dry in about a half hour. They're really pretty comfortable in the meantime. They're super stretchy. They're really comfortable. They've got a kind of gusseted crotch, which you see on a lot of sort of adventure actiony clothes. It makes them really comfortable, easy to wear all day. And they also look really nice. They've got sort of a tapered leg, so they look good in more formal situations. There's also really great travel design on these pants. So there are numerous pockets. I mean, there's like so many. Could I even show you? So you've got obviously got a zippered back pocket for your wallet. You've got another zippered pocket. Inside both of the front pockets, you've got extra zippered pockets. And one of my favorite things actually inside the front right pocket, this is common in a lot of travel pants. As you can see here, there's a small coin pocket. So obviously we're traveling in a lot of developing countries and they use a lot more coins than dollar bills. So actually having that, it makes a big difference. I end up carrying around a lot more coins than I would in the States. In addition to that, the construction's really solid and strong. It seems to kind of resist stains, and it comes out every wash looking pretty new. And then actually one last thing I should mention is this, which is really interesting. This is a phone pocket. So you can kind of see it's in between the back pocket and the side pocket. It kind of rides up on the back side of your hip. It's a great feature. It definitely fits a phone in there. There's even some extra stitching here at the bottom, so if you have an extra long phone, you can kind of take it out. My only complaint about it is that as someone who's traveling, I definitely have my phone in a fairly sizable case to make sure that it stays durable and it lasts. I'm in a rougher environment overall than I would be otherwise. And this pocket seems like it's really designed for your standard phone that doesn't have a large case on it. So it's a little difficult for me to get it in and out of there. And of course, also a lot of cases have kind of a rubberized kind of feel to them, so you can grip them better, and that kind of catches on the pocket. So pockets definitely deep enough, but I wish it was a little bit wider here at the top. It looks like they kind of ran out of space in between these two belt loops, so perhaps that's the reason for it. But overall, it's a great idea. I think it's something we'll probably see in a lot more pants going forward in the future. So what's bad about these? Overall, not a lot, but I will say they're definitely not hot weather pants. So past about 70 degrees or so, I'm probably going to wear something lighter and more breathable. The synthetic they have here looks almost like cotton. It's really nice, like I said, for formal situations, but if you combine this with like a cheap pleather seat for like a long hot bus ride, you're going to have some sweaty balls, basically. The fabric is super durable, but it really doesn't breathe very well. Again, like that's kind of a good thing when it's cooler because it sort of keeps the wind out, but it's not great when we're traveling in some hotter areas. In addition, the way the fabric kind of lies when you're wearing them, it's kind of hard to show here, but it ends up looking a little bit rumpled or rimpled. Rumpled? What's the word? What did I write down here? Yeah, kind of rumpled. So it's not wrinkled. It doesn't look like it has wrinkles in it, but it ends up on your leg. It kind of doesn't lay as flat as a regular sort of cotton material would. It's to be expected, and they still look really good, so it's not that big a deal. The last thing I would mention out of these, which is kind of interesting, is actually that the noise. So you can kind of even hear, if I move these around, they make significantly more noise than a non-synthetic fabric. You're not going to notice it when you're out walking around. You're not going to notice it when you have music on, you're doing sort of everyday activities. But versus if I get up early before my wife and I'm walking around like making tea or something, I can hear myself almost like a pair of corduroys like shh, 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 shh. Not a big deal, but definitely something to be aware of if you work in a quiet office or quiet environment. The last thing I'll point out, which is kind of interesting, is this metal tab button they have. So this is obviously like a jean button, and I totally understand why they put this on here because it's much more durable. It seems much more solid. I really don't worry it's going to rip out or tear, and I think it's a good long-term life choice for the pants. But the other thing I want to point out is when you look at it, if you can see, so I buttoned the pants right here. See all that extra space right there? What happens is, and the reason they put these on jeans is because the fabric is so thick, the fabric really fills up that space between the button. And so on these, what happens is you actually end up with this kind of pushing into your navel, especially if you wear a belt with these. Given these are designed to be kind of formal pants, I'm assuming most people are going to wear them with a belt. When you have a belt fastened tight across that, this kind of pushes into your midsection. Not a big deal if you have a shirt tucked in, but if you're like me and you wear a t-shirt pretty much all the time on your trip, it's a little bit annoying. And if I experienced that before, so I think, again, it's a little bit of an oversight, and it's sort of a good/bad decision. It's definitely more durable. I think it'll last longer, but in the meantime, every time you wear it, you have a little pink sort of button looking mark on your stomach. So that is pretty much it. Overall, I really do think these are a great purchase. I would highly recommend them. I would not recommend them if you're going somewhere super tropical. They're not great for that. But especially in the evening here in Cuenca and Ecuador, they've been great to wear out. They look great. They perform great. And I think they're really solidly built and designed. So expensive, but I would probably say worth it. Obviously, if you want a full-up breakdown on all the gear we have, you can check on our website, roundtheworldcouple.com. We've got photos and everything on there, in addition to all the stuff I'm reviewing now. So thanks a lot for checking us out, and have a great day.